Hey everybody, what does rectifiers and actuators have to do with shaved ice or snowy? Let's find out. Come see. Come around, come on in. It's alive. All right, everybody. Today we're going to talk about actuators, which are these poles which allow the top to telescope up. And the cool thing about this system is it's about our third generation, and we think we've got it figured out. This allows you to actually, if you didn't have power or electricity or something went wrong, you could manually grab this square tube, and we'll show you at the other location. You can actually spin it by hand and lower it down or raise it up. Of course, we have this protective shield over it, which keeps you from, like, if you're standing in here and you're running it, your hair doesn't get caught in it and start winding up or anything like that. We're going to show you on another kiosk the actuator system without the roof and attic, and we can go into it with more detail. Follow me. I hope. We also talked about a rectifier, kind of an odd word. This little device here, long story short, takes 120 volts in and produces 12 volts out, which runs our 12 volt motor, which if you look in here, it looks quite complicated. It's actually similar to a garage door. It has on-off switches, so they call them limit switches, which allows you to set it to a limit and it will turn itself off, or set it to a height, or to lower it down, and like a garage door, once it touches the floor, the motor turns off. Well, we have this touch the top of our kiosk, which locks it up, and it turns itself off rather than continue to run it. If an employee didn't know when to turn the switch off, it does it for you, so you don't hurt anything. Over there, I talked about how you can manually raise and lower this. So I could reach up in the attic and I could turn this, raising the attic or lowering it if I had a power issue. This is kind of a makeshift wiring harness. Of course, our switch, making it alive. It's going down. You can see it's kind of wobbling. Of course, we have this, we have a structure that goes up and anchors it to the roof, making it very stout and solid. So that's my show today on actuators, rectifiers, and the telescoping system for the Snowie Kiosk. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, I forgot one thing. If you notice over here on this end, if this were in your attic, we have thought about chopping a hole in the side of the building. It would allow you to reach in with the crank. Can you see all this going on there? Yep. You could reach in with the crank and crank the top up or crank it down. But we have a hard time justifying poking a hole in the side of a Snowie Kiosk and feel that it's easy enough to reach in and do it with your hand. But this is an option if someone were to be like, I wish I had the crank system. You could do that. But I wanted to make you aware of it. So there you go. Enjoy your day. Could you put a drill on it? Could you put a drill? Yeah, you could. Most drills have like a high speed, low speed. I'd probably put it on the low gear, and you could drill it up. That's interesting. We'll have to try it on that mad science snowy day when we do crazy stuff. Power tools.